Whoa, check this out, guys. Look how much TNT is being fired out of our castle. Hey, what's up, my fellow Twisters? Welcome back to another Redstone Map showcase here in Minecraft Pocket Edition. Today, we are taking a look at a really epic map that is by far one of the best Redstone maps I've seen so far in MCPE. It is basically a Redstone house / Redstone fortress with really amazing defenses such as a rapid arrow dispenser, as well as a lot of passcode inputs, a automatic TNT cannon at the back, as well as in the basement. We have some super cool Redstone creations, which includes an auto armor equipment station, a vault, an auto brewing station, an automatic sorter, and a ton more. This is actually really surprising to see already in MCPE, considering that we don't have pistons. So I'm really excited to show you guys and share this map with you. So let's go ahead and get started. Now, as you can see, this castle right in front of us is going to be the home to all of our lovely redstone. It looks super awesome. And the walls itself is protecting our modern house, which is located right at the center. It looks really awesome, just like the castle, and the castle itself is kind of on a cliff, so it does have like a foundation built off of the ground and some really awesome natural defenses, considering that half of the entire structure is floating in midair. Alright, so that is basically our redstone fortress. It looks really nice and I quite love it. Now, before we actually get into this, I do want to credit the map creator because he is really awesome and he spent a lot of time making this map for you guys to enjoy. His name is Gerald, I believe, and you could follow his Twitter right over here or down in the description box down below. I highly recommend it, and tell him that you enjoy the map and that you'll like to see more. That way he makes more amazing maps for you guys to download and play. Now, one thing I do want to mention is that since there is so much redstone on this map, as well as I'm using shaders, it will lag a bit, but it is worth it, I am telling you. Alright, so let's just get straight into the map now and check out the first redstone creation, which is going to be on this staircase. This is going to be the trap. Basically, when you step over this pressure plate, it kind of dispenses lava, and if that lava doesn't burn you, we have our rapid arrow dispensers about to be fired, and yeah, that'll basically hit you and push you back and deter anyone from coming to this area. Now, this is supposed to protect against mobs, mainly because mobs don't really know where pressure plates are and they will just step on it, and as you can see, the system itself is deactivated fairly quickly. Alright, so oh, I got a notification there, but anyways, let's just go ahead and yeah, check out the rest of the structure. Now, the structure itself includes an awesome passcode lock input right at the front. We basically come on over to either the left or the right side and you know, go down over here to enter our passcode inputs, and we just have some signs over here for information, but basically the passcode is going to be 2, 4, 1, 3, and 5. Now, I am super impressed that we have a passcode lock input that uses buttons, as well as it has 5 digits. I mean, that is absolutely mind-blowing. I have no idea how he created this, but hopefully he would make a tutorial for us to enjoy. But anyways, now we can go ahead and hit this button once the passcode is correct, and as you can see, the door will basically flip on and off, and we basically have to just walk through it before it closes. Now, since I did not make that, I'm just going to go ahead and destroy the door, but as you guys saw prior to me destroying the door, it of course worked. Alright, so in here we have a light switch that's going to turn on all of the lights for the fortress, and check this out, guys, it's going to light up the entire area and give us some really cool lighting, especially if it is nighttime. So this is how the front of the house looks. Let's go ahead and walk on over to the back before we actually go into the main building. Alright, so as you can see, we have a few animals and decorations surrounding the map. Now let's go back to the staircase over here to show you guys the next awesome creation that we have. Now back here, we have ourselves our rapid TNT cannon. Now what's cool about this is that it fires several cannons at once, I think about 4, but let's go ahead and flick this lever and check it out. So basically we're going to flick that lever and it just fires TNT. Check this out, guys, any second now. Boom, there we go. TNT is being fired. As you can see, it's doing a lot of damage to the terrain at the back of our castle. This is definitely going to deter anyone from trying to attack. Let's just fly up over here and whoa, check check this out, guys. Look how much TNT is being fired out of our castle. No one is going to attack us. That's absolutely ruthless right now. We're just destroying the terrain. This cannot be good. Alright, so that's basically how it works. It pretty much goes on forever, and it doesn't destroy the back of the map, if you guys are wondering, and it's built quite well. I mean, if I built a TNT cannon like this, it would for sure malfunction and destroy the entire back wall. Alright, so let's go ahead and turn this off. We had a lot of fun with that, and as you can see, the terrain is yet again decimated in the back of our fortress. Alright, now let's go ahead and take a look at this little redstone contraption over here. Basically, there's a sign that says this opens up a secret door. Now, there's two buttons on the sides of the staircase. Only one of them on the right hand side actually opens up our secret door. I'm going to click on this, and then I'll show you guys what it does a little bit later on in the video. Alright, so now let's go back to the front of the property and start from there. That way you guys could have a good idea and feel for the map. Alright, so here we are back now at the front door. We are going to enter this house and check out all of the amazing redstone. Alright, so here we are, front door. The place is pretty dark, but I believe on the right hand side we have the kitchen, and on the kitchen wall we have a light switch. Very cool. As you can see, there is just some random kitchen stuff, and we have some chests and stuff for storage, this places as well as furnaces to cook food. We have a sink over here, a brewing station, as well as a trash disposal. So basically how we dispose of trash over here is by just dropping down any item that you want. As you can see, it is automatically taken into our chest. It goes into a hopper, into a dropper, and then it falls on our cactus and just destroys. So yeah, you can see the whole process happen with this piece of glass right over there, and it's quite nice. Alright, so now let's go across the hall, past the staircase, into our living room. We have another lever on the wall right over here. It's going to turn on the lighting, and just look at this, guys. That looks so awesome with the shaders, texture pack. We have the TV right over here. Of course, it's just for role-playing. We have a table and some seating arrangements, as well as another hallway at the back. We also have a doorway over here, which is going to take us out the front of the house. There's nothing on the other side. It's just there for convenience. Now, on this side, we do have our doorway to the back staircase, which is where our TNT cannon is located, as well as we do have another doorway over here, which is going to take us to our swimming pool. And we do have a lever over here to turn on the lights in our swimming pool, and there is a bunch of chickens over here laying eggs. So that's really cool and quite nice. I like this feature, and it just looks really, really cool. Alright, so now let's go into our secret room. The secret room is located behind this painting. If you clicked on the button out here, this will indeed open up a door right behind this painting. So you simply walk forward. There we go. There's the iron door. And then we could click this button to close the door behind us, or we could click on that button to open it. Now we can just go down this ladder, and then we'll get to the bottom. It's quite dark, but don't worry. I will turn on the lights in just a second. Once we're down here, we can flick this lever. Boom, there goes the lights, and now we could start looking at some really complex redstone. So this is a key lock, and what you basically have to do is get the trip hook wire from your inventory that is named key with an exclamation mark, place it into that chest, and it will open up that door. Now this is super cool. As you can see, it will keep the door open, and what's awesome about this system is that if you place down, say, another item that is not relative to the item that you need to open up the door, it will not actually take it and keep it. So say for instance you accidentally place a diamond, it will check if the item is correct, and if it's not, they will put it back into this chest right over here. So there we go. There is my 3 redstone. That is so cool. I just love how the map creator implemented that into the map, because it is a very good addition. So let's go ahead and put in another key over there. It should open up the door. There we go. And now once we go to the other side, we do have another output chest that's going to have our keys. So there we go. There's our 2 keys. We never lose them, guys. I just really love that key lock. All right, so we do have a manual button over here, which is going to override everything and just open up the door for you guys to go in and out. But now we could check out our underground area, which is going to include a lot of awesome redstone. So we're going to go down this way first, and then down over here to our automatic armor selection room, which I think is super cool for MCPE, guys. Down here we have a lever which is going to allow us to turn the lights on and off. Very cool, and I think it's lagging a bit because we do have a lot of redstone work going on over here. But basically, as you can see, we have our armor selection. We could choose anything from leather to chainmail, gold, iron, and diamond. And basically click on, say, a iron helmet. and we could click on the iron boots. And basically, after you click each one, the lights are activated at the top to signify that there's items inside the dispensers. Then we could click on a gold chest plate and a gold leggings. That way we could see the lights light up, and we could also memorize what we selected. Then I could go ahead and take off the armor that I already have. Then step into the middle, and then once I step into the middle and hit that button, I will get the armor that I chose. So as you can see, all the lights will, except two of the lights, all the lights will turn off, and I can now have my armor on my body. As you can see, we have our iron helmets and iron boots, as well as our golden chest plate and golden leggings. So as you can see, it's not a perfect system, but it does work quite well, and it's really awesome to see this in MCPE. Alright, now let's go ahead and take a look at another system. Over here we have the smelting area, which is going to be a lovely industrial furnace. Yet again, this is a new addition into MCPE, but it is a very common redstone creation. Now, the first thing we're going to take a look at is this sign right over here. It basically says when this is on, that means the fuel is full, and when it's off, it means that there's no fuel, and when it's flickering, that means it's getting fuel in the system. So as you can see, we have full fuel, so that's a bit of a tongue twister there, but we could click on this to open up the door. We could click on this lever to turn on the lighting system, I believe. There we go. And now we have a bunch of other chests and signs over here. Now, the two other chests we have up here is going to be our input and our fuel chest. Of course, the input is to add in any ores that you would like to smelt or any food that you would like to cook, as well as we have, a fuel input, of course, to add in your coal or wood or charcoal. And then we have an output chest and also a lever right over here. Two levers. Now, this lever on the wall is going to be an XP mode or an auto collect mode. Now, if you guys are new to Redstone, which I assume if you're on MCPE, this is super awesome, guys, because if you guys don't know, when you collect XP from your furnace, you do get XP if you do it manually. But if you want to auto collect, you could also have that option and basically have all of your smelted ores be outputted into this chest, which is super cool. So you can do it manually or manually or automatically just by a flick of a lever. So that's really awesome. We also have this another lever over here, which allows us to send all of the items from our output chest into a storage room, which we'll get to later on in the video, yet again with a simple flick of the lever. That is so cool, and basically everything that's going to be smelted down will automatically be smelted, then output it into the chest, then output it into our storage system, which is just dang cool. Alright, so another cool thing I do want to mention about this go-to storage room thing is that diamonds as well as gold and iron are automatically sent to our vault. Yes, guys, food and iron and gold and stuff like that, they're all treated differently. All of our valuable materials is going to go directly into our vault, which yet again is super convenient and really, really awesome. Alright, so now let's go ahead and leave this room and check out the rest of the building because I am talking a lot about it and you guys have not even seen it yet. Alright, so we're gonna go back across the hallway over here. I believe that is where, oh, actually, this is the storage room. Alright, so this is where all of the output for that, the output for the output chest would end up. This is the storage room. We basically walk in right over here. I'm going to destroy the door because I really hate those buttons. And on this wall, we have a lever that's going to turn the lights on and off. And inside the storage room, if you guys don't know, it's basically going to be an automatic sorting system. So if you come over here to this chest and we place down any one of these items that are labeled, it will automatically be sorted into that particular chest. Now, as you guys notice, there is not a lot of options to choose from if you want to automatically sort your items. So I mean, what are the chances you're going to sort like a whole bunch of slime balls? That's really not the case. But if you guys are like trying to sort items that are not on the wall, all of the items that are not sent into those chests will be sent down over here. So yeah, hopefully I'm not confusing you guys, but basically, say for instance you want to put all of your inventory items into this chest, which is going to be the input chest. It will automatically pick out the redstone and put it into the redstone chest. So hopefully I explained that properly. I'm trying to explain it as best as I can for those of you that are new to redstone. And of course you use this by going or utilizing the hopper system. So as you can hear, when I put in the redstone dust into that input chest, it is being automatically now sorted into our redstone output chest over here. So yeah, yet again, I hope I explained that properly, but now let's go ahead and move on to a next area in the map. Now over here we have an automatic brewing station. This is super cool, guys. I do have to show you this because I really don't know how to brew, and this is perfect if you guys don't know how to brew because they just make it super easy. Now of course we have some more signs over here for information. It basically says if you download the map, you want to go ahead and just take out all of these items. As you can see, they're automatically being dispensed, and the reason why they're being dispensed is because there is a glitch in the current version of MCPE where when you reload the map, all of the redstone torches are activated, thus kind of outputting all of our ingredients. Alright, so once you have all of the items out of your brewing stand, we can now proceed to making a potion. Now to do this, you want to go ahead and make sure you grab your water bottles on the right hand side. Make sure they're water bottles with no effects, that way we could properly, dispense them into our brewing stand. Once you have that, you want to go ahead and just place them into this area by clicking on this little thing there, placing down our water bottle, there we go. And bam! Now once that is completed, you want to go ahead and check out the menu to the right, and in this menu you just want to point the arrow towards, say, a nether wart to select a nether wart and dispense it into our brewing stand. So very simple system, guys. It uses an 8-way arrow selector. Very cool redstone. You just simply point the arrow at the ingredient and it works. You click on that button and then that ingredient is dispensed into our brewing stand. As you can see, it's now creating our awkward potion, and once that is completed, we could go ahead and come back and add in the second ingredient to create a particular and specific potion. Now before we do that, let's go ahead and take a look at another feature in this room. Basically, there is a hidden door behind this painting, and to get to that door, we just drop a random item. So say for instance, I just drop my diamond sword onto that painting, it should open up a door. And then once that door is open, we have a dispense down here, and it's going to allow me to get the item back. So yet again, we lose no items, and it's very convenient to you. And now we could go ahead and walk through this painting and get to the other side. So let's just walk right over here. Where is that opening? I think I actually closed it. So let's drop down our diamond sword yet again. And as you can see, we'll go back down into our system. We just grab it back again, and I think the door is now open. So let's try this one more time. And okay, you know what? I'm just going to destroy the painting at this point. There we go. Okay, so there's the door. Let's just destroy that. The door, of course, opens when you drop down the sword, but I kind of messed it up. But yeah, basically it takes you into the maintenance room and shows you all of the different dispensers for our particular ingredients. All right, so there we go. That's a cool bit of redstone that the map creator included in the map. Now, as you can see, we do have our awkward potions now in our brewing stand. Now we can go ahead and add in our whatever ingredient that we like. So I'm going to add in our blaze powder for our potion of strength. Yet again, you point the arrow towards any ingredient that you like, you hit the button, and then it dispenses that ingredient into our brewing stand, and once that is completed, we will get ourselves a potion of strength. So any second now, you can see how easy this automatic brewing station works. Even if you don't know anything about brewing, this is just absolutely cool. So here we go, guys. Our potion of strength. So there we go. So simple, very easy to use, and pretty much anyone could do it if I could do it. All right, now let's go ahead and leave this area and enter the final area in this underground spot, which is going to be our safe vault room. Yet again, hit that button to open up this area, and in here we're going to have ourselves a what is this? 12-digit passcode lock inputs. Now this sign is actually a bit off. The eye icon is actually off and the circle is on. So it's actually the opposite. But basically what you have to do is, I believe, you have to flick the ones with the circles, and you just do that. There we go. Flick the ones with the circles on this side, and the door will open up in the middle, and the lights will turn on. And yeah, that is basically how that works. Very cool. It opens up 2 different doors for extra layers of protection. And there's some signs over here basically explaining that the output for our furnaces that have outputs such as gold, diamond, and iron will be automatically sent to this area if that auto selection storage thing is selected. Alright, so as you can see, the vault itself does look really cool. I love the decoration, and I love the automatic sorting from the furnace itself. Alright, so that's basically going to wrap up the bottom area. That is the majority of the redstone now completed in the map. I really just love this, guys. As you can see, there is a lot of redstone lighting and whatnot. And by the way, this redstone redstone lighting actually turns on when you enter the room. So yet again, very seamless stuff over here. That's very convenient for the person playing this map. Alright, so here we go up to the second floor. Immediately we have a lever on the left that's going to turn on the lights for the stairway, lighting up the area, showing off our lovely paintings. Now to the right we have a bathroom, and this bathroom looks really cool. We have a bathtub as well as a mirror or toilets and a sink. As you can see, it just looks really nice, and I quite like it, especially with shaders. We do have a lever over here, which is going to turn on the lighting for the bathroom and make it a bit brighter, actually a lot brighter than you would even need it. So let's just leave the bathroom. There we go. And then we can walk back over here to another staircase, which is going to take us to the third floor. I believe this is the final floor, and it's going to include our bedroom. Let's just walk around here. And then go into our bedroom by going into this left room right over there. And then we have a double bed, some decorations, as well as we do have a lever over here, which is going to turn on the lights for the bedroom. Now, as you can see, everything is pretty bright because it is daytime, but the lights are located right below this carpet on the floor. Now on this side we do have a computer desk and yet again some other random decorations. Now let's go ahead and leave this room and go out this door, which is going to take us to the top of the wall. We could get a good vantage point of the destruction out at the back, or we could walk around the entire property and explore from there. Now going inside the tower, we do have a ladder that's going to take us to the top of each individual tower, as well as a mini staircase over here, which is going to give us a very shielded view of the outside just in case someone's attacking, as well as a lever in every single tower that's going to turn on a bit of lighting. Yet again, this is identical to all of the towers located on the four sides of the walls. So that is basically going to wrap up today's Redstone Map showcase in MCPE. It was a pretty awesome map. If you guys enjoyed it, please take 1 second to smack the like button. Let's get this video up to 1,000 likes for this insanely cool map. You could tell me which was your favorite portion of this video in the comment section down below. I would love to know. If you guys have your own redstone maps that you would like to submit, you could tweet it at me and I'll definitely make a video on it like I did for this one. The guy just tweeted me the map. I took a look at it. It was really awesome and I just shared it with you guys and I promoted his Twitter and his channel or whatever. But anyways, if you guys want to do that, I do welcome it. And if you guys just want to subscribe to see all of my redstone map showcases as well as redstone tutorials and other cool redstone stuff, you could do that as well. Anyways guys, this was Twist and I'll see you later.